Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist in their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off at your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and that's BetterHelp.com/nerdlocker. And we have also linked them down below in the description.
Am I starting?
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing intro, but like, is it Game Corner?
Yeah.
It's first. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies.
What? What is that?
Oh, this is from earlier. Sorry. Ignore that.
Okay. What?
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
I'm Oliver, but I'm not a What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Oliver's Gaming Corner.
Oh yeah, we got a lot going on in the Gaming Corner with Xbox doing their showcase and along with Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah.
So many things. I'm gonna try and kind of go over what I saw. I know I showed you a couple of trailers. Mm-hmm. Is there any one that you're particularly like excited about or nah?
Ooh. With what you showed me, I think they all look great. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm more excited for Assassin's Creed VR.
Oh, the Assassin's Creed. Dude, I actually had that at the end. Assassin's Creed VR looks pretty solid.
We'll get to that, but yeah.
But yeah, that looks pretty good.
That's the one I'm more, because I know it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be great.
No.
Unless, Apple Vision takes over.
Probably better than the movie.
God, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Starting off, I have here is Star Wars Outlaws, which we didn't expect, or I personally didn't expect it to be a thing. I know Ubisoft is working on, I think, Eclipse, which we haven't seen anything about. I didn't expect Outlaws to be in the showcase. Mm-hmm. If you don't know Outlaws, you're basically going to be a female protagonist. You're a smuggler. You're an outlaw. And
this takes place between 5 and 6, right?
Yes.
The episodes, because you see Han in the Carbonite.
Right. Yeah. In the trailer, and so you'll be, what was incredible to me is that you're able to fly out of the planet, and it's seamless. There's no loading screen or anything like that.
Do you think she has any connection to Han?
I don't think so.
Why do you think they would show him so prominently then? Like, do you have an idea of why show that other than for...
Because Han never had a family or anything, as explained in the movie Solo.
Unless he did, and she died.
His name is Solo. That's like the only reason he has his name is because he's by himself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless, he meets her later,
or he met her before and she's trying to save him. Like, she could be another friend.
No, because it was before. It would be like the whole.
Well, we have the
Amelia
time between
Clark
Solo and 4, 5, and 6, so we don't know what really happens in that time because there's still a little.
Because he's in Carbonite, right?
Yeah.
So that's like 5, right? Yeah.
So there's a lot of time between the Solo movie and 4.
I would be disappointed if Han didn't say anything.
Established this person, unless he didn't want to, or maybe that was the first crush he had, or like the first love interest he had before
or is it
Leia.
Like a sister?
I don't know if it'll be a sister.
Well, it depends. I don't know. George Lucas, did he kiss him? Her? It's happened before. Anyway.
Moving on.
The ability to fly out of the planet is similar to like No Man's Sky, which is, again, seamless. I love that. Some of the gameplay is pretty clean.
So realistic.
It looks pretty good.
Feels like an episode of Mando.
And I'm not going to lie. And I was comparing this to another game that they are going to showcase, and I'm going to talk briefly about it. It's so smooth. It reminds me of a similar project that got dropped, Star Wars 1313, which is about a bounty hunter as well.
Okay.
And this game was supposed to be made before Disney got bought out. But then Disney bought it out and canceled the game entirely.
Okay.
But it's basically about essentially the same thing. Is essentially what we're getting. But we have a little bit more freedom in terms of flying around the planet. This game is so pretty. And then I saw Avatar, the trailer. and I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Okay.
It doesn't look good.
See, the reason I didn't want to see the Avatar trailer is because I already seen it.
Okay.
And I was also, it's funny, my wife's parents were watching the second Avatar movie, The Way of Water. And while I was watching it, I'm like, okay, look, this movie, I get where people see. In 2012, like that technology
would have been so
mind-blowing.
But
in 2023, the movie, the sequel, when it's just the Na'vi, literally just looks like a video game. It doesn't seem real. And it takes you out of it. Like even when they like knock this guy off and he like flies through the air, it's so clearly CGI.
Yeah.
I don't need practical, but I also don't think it was a mistake waiting 11 years for this next one. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a very big mistake because I guess the next one is 6 or 7 years out. And it's like in 2029, we won't care.
I don't care.
We won't like.
I like
really
the sequel,
won't care.
But like story wise, I like the sequel. But like, I don't need it more.
I don't understand how it makes so much money, and I also thought it was kind of like pretentious and like narcissistic for him to be like, "Oh, Endgame made more money than Avatar. Let me re-release it in theaters to like."
He did re-release it for Avatar
just to get that
times.
bulk up, and that was just
so stupid.
James Cameron, like you did so much better with Terminator and Terminator 2 because it was practical effects.
Right.
Aliens, practical effects. Even Titanic, mostly practical effects.
Wait, Aliens. Which Alien did he do?
He did the 1986 Aliens.
The first one?
No, Aliens.
No.
It was like, yes.
That's the sequel. I thought. Oh wait, you're right. He did. The first one was Ridley Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So again, but practical effects.
Yeah, they looked really.
And
good.
he does a lot. Like just the movies in general look better that way. Him with CGI, I just don't.
He's just
fully.
taking
I'm not behind it.
Up to the top.
I'm not behind it. I don't think it goes well.
But speaking of the game, looks like shit. I don't understand what's happening with Ubisoft in terms of that budget, but it does not look great.
They spent it all in the movie.
Apparently,
yeah.
But this game was supposed to be like we got a teaser like years and years and years ago.
Doesn't
and
it
finally
take place
we have,
between 1 and 2? This game, or
I believe so. Yeah, you're basically your own Na'vi, but you have like human background, so you're able to use guns. It's in a first person perspective, and you just fuck shit up essentially. And it just seems
it's probably
generic
deleted
and
scenes
boring.
out of the sequel.
You're actually somebody behind Sully.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah, this is literally just
you're
a
actually
side
following
plot.
Sully.
I mean, it was supposed to be a 6-hour long movie, and they had to cut out like 3 hours of the sequel. So like, this is where it went.
I don't know. Not a fan of it. Especially for like a AAA title that they're trying to hype up, and they brought up, they have Star Wars in the mix.
Wait a minute. Can someone clock the game cutscenes and tell us how long this game is? I want to see if this game is just as long as the movies are.
There's no
like,
way. Average
story
game
arc?
time is like 8 hours. If it's free roam,
but
it's gonna be
cutscenes are about 2.
Oh,
cutscenes are about 2. So if this goes longer than 2, which is the average, then this is ridiculous. Like if this is like 8 hours of cutscenes plus gameplay, that's
okay. Yeah,
ridiculous.
If it's just story, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's probably gonna be mostly story.
I hope so. I mean, I don't want to play that much of it. Next we have is a surprise release of Prince of Persia. I know a lot of people are a fan of the Jake Gyllenhaal version, Sands of Time.
You mean the movie?
Movie, yeah. Sands of Time, I think, is the game. No, wait. Sands of Time is the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's a game too.
There's a game.
Anyway, I love the games. I love the movie. I saw the trailer of Prince of Persia at first, and it was just a cinematic type trailer.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck's the gameplay? And I look at the gameplay, and it's a 2D side scroller. So picture like Mario, but you're
Oh God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's what Prince of Persia is. That's the new one. Assassin's Creed has been made into a side scroller both on app and on console. Didn't play it.
I'm looking over here as I didn't know that you were talking. Yeah.
The people listening. But yeah, I was like, if it does successful enough, maybe we'll get a actual full-fledged game, because Prince of Persia has been it's a Ubisoft original, so it's been a while. The next thing I have here is a Starfield, which I saw you.
Yes.
I fast forward a little bit of the trailer for you. A Bethesda game that has been in development for the past 25 years.
Which made Skyrim.
Creators of Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout, Morrowind, whatever you played, Elder Scrolls, they've made all of them. What's another one? Dishonored, which I love. Starfield is a space-driven game that's an RPG. I don't know if it's multiplayer yet.
So Star Wars like.
So it's,
like
it's
the
basically
beginning,
Star Wars. It's
yeah.
very No Man's Sky like. You've got over 1,000 planets to travel to, and again, we're going into this transition where there's basically no loading screens anymore.
Yeah.
You can fly at a planet, fly into a planet because it's procedurally generated, which is insane to me, basically. And they did this in Skyrim, which came out for 360. If you can see that mountain in the distance, you can walk to that mountain in the distance.
Okay.
And now, like, it's to the point where if you want to fly off this planet and discover a new world, a whole new world it is for you, Jasmine. It's insane to me. Todd Howard was explaining how, like, we've been having this game in development for so long until we have the technology to actually do it.
Okay.
And so now, since we're there, people are fucking hyped about it. My quarrel with it is that No Man's Sky was early released and it flopped, but now it's amazing. It took time, but obviously the publishers or corporate decided to just push it earlier. No Man's Sky came out originally for PS4. It was one of the games that hyped up the PS4 so much because you have over 1 trillion planets to fly to co-op when they released it. Now it's co-op.
Okay.
On release, it wasn't. This game, I hope they actually... there's so many unfinished games out there that, like, because corporate is like, oh, there's this many pre-orders. We don't have to finish this game because these people already bought the game.
Yeah.
So they just push it out. So I'm hoping that Xbox does this whole thing where, like, this game's done regardless of pre-orders. Let's actually release a full game. And Bethesda has actually fallen through, and there's not a failed game unless you count out Fallout 76. We don't talk about that. but I'm excited about it. I was talking about people with it in stream. I'm gonna wait because I know every time a game is released, there's bugs, especially as big as of a game as it is.
Yeah.
So
no
we'll
matter
see.
what, yeah.
I got a couple here.
Actually, real quick before
yeah.
we go on with that,
I'm ready.
is that a True Classic shirt or no?
What do you think?
Is it?
No.
This guy.
Go ahead. Do it. I'm ready.
So just so you guys know, we have a code, NerdLocker, NERDLOCKER, and if you use that code, you can get some pretty nifty things off of this site called TrueClassicTees.com. One of those things is actually this long sleeve shirt that I have right now. It's actually tight around the sleeves, tight around the chest, loose in the front, and it's a really nice color. I think it looks good on me.
It does look good.
like this
Actually,
color.
that
Yeah.
looks good.
They also have polos. Yeah. They also have polos, activewear, underwear, socks, t-shirts, a whole bunch of stuff. And if you use that code one more time, NerdLocker, down below,
I have to check.
you guys get 25% off your first order. Maybe you should use it, Oliver.
I should, yeah.
It's just so you can have some more to wear.
Come back. I should. Yeah. Okay. I will. Shut up.
And we're back.
All right. I have a couple last things here. What are we at there?
We're good. We're at 12.
Okay. Cool. Starfield. Yes. Let me see here. What do I want to do? Okay. We'll do this. Fable
Okay. Yes.
has been made for a while now, and I'm so fucking excited about it.
How long has it been since the last one?
The last Fable was made in 2010, which is Fable 3. Fable Legends came out, which is the Kinect Xbox one, but it got canceled
Gotcha.
because the company got shut down, Line Studio, which also doesn't exist anymore, which is now, I think Playground Games is coming out with the new Fable.
Okay.
And 2010, so it's been 13?
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Is it coming out this year?
14? Actually, there's no release date for it.
Gotcha.
But it will be available on Xbox Game Pass because it's going to be a Microsoft exclusive. And it looks exquisite. I love it so much.
It looks really good.
It looks pretty fun. I'll try and play it like when you're here. Maybe we can do some gameplay stuff.
Okay.
But the showcase it was a lot of people are excited about it. We've got a little bit of like a teaser like about 3-4 years ago at a different showcase, and then we heard nothing about it. We didn't know what happened, and then they brought it back in today with a full trailer, a little bit of gameplay, and we're like, so that was really exciting to see. Another one, Ubisoft came out with Skull and Bones,
Okay.
which is a pirate game. For those of you that play Sea of Thieves, this is a more realistic pirate game where you can play with your friends and sail around multiple bodies of sea and plunder. The trailer was okay. All we got really was a little bit of gameplay, more so cinematic, and then a song, which is easy to lay over without actual sounds being included. That's kind of like all we got from it, but it's also the last time that we saw a trailer for Skull and Bones was possibly like 6 or 7 years ago, and they had us sign up for a beta that we never got answer to. So Ubisoft is a little bit slacking in that direction, but but
I need a new co-host.
I've heard that before. Spit it out. But I'm excited about it anyway.
I'm taking applications, guys.
Have a new, more realistic pirate sort of game to play with my friends. Don't get me wrong, Sea of Thieves is amazing, but Skull and Bones, I will be a fan of. Ubisoft, I mean, just don't let us down. And then we did mention this is the last thing I have on the list is the Assassin's Creed VR.
Where you can fuck up bitches,
In
but
your
look
size.
stupid looking it.
It looks so
stupid looking like
stupid.
it.
What'd you just say?
Stupid looking it.
Stupid looking it.
Like just the way that they were showing the gameplay from the outside.
The trailer wasn't great.
They did not need to show. Yeah, they did not need to show the other person.
I want to
doing it.
film someone playing Assassin's Creed, but without the gameplay.
Now, do you think? Hold on a second. Now let's look back at this. When he was playing as what was that character? Ezio.
Exio.
And he like takes out that blade,
Right.
and he has to like jump from here down to like stab.
Yeah.
Do you have to like and like go down? Like, do you have to be physically able to jump? Like, do you have to?
No,
Because normally you
here's
press a
what-
button
Right.
to jump.
Right.
Is there a button on those controllers?
So in Assassin's Creed, if you're above the person, you hit a button and it does it.
yeah,
But I think in this case, I think you have to
make a motion.
I think you have to like.
Yeah, but how do you jump?
There's probably a button.
Do you think there's a button? Have you ever played with a VR for the PlayStation?
No, I've never played VR. What? No, this is Ubisoft.
Or Ubisoft. Well, that's PlayStation, right?
Ubisoft is all over.
Okay.
So it might be for like.
Well, they were
Meta.
showing specifically the PlayStation one, I think. The white
Oh
one.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I mean, if there's a button on there, that would make sense. But
I think you have like handles. Like there's
maybe
circles.
you just have to do hand motions, like how you would
You have
jump
to,
like
like-
that. Like, well, this is one thing,
This
but
is a-
jumping off and coming down, I'm
Yo,
assuming
honestly,
you have to like.
that'd be kind of sick if I had to
Right?
do that. I have to jump from the couch and just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you have to actually do it or if you have movements.
Dude, that game would be a fucking workout. Are you kidding me? I have to swing from the fucking fan. and land on like
Talk
the
about looking
entertainment center.
Talk about stupid looking it.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Iron Man VR is a thing too.
It is, but we were just also looking.
So is Batman.
We can segue real quick into Apple announcing a couple
Right.
weeks ago their Vision Pro,
Yeah.
which is this $3,500 VR goggle set
What?
that apparently is going to immerse you, and you could apparently play games through that too.
We didn't see any games in the.
They were
trailer.
showing, yeah, they were showing that they were playing
Well,
a
it was
PlayStation
different,
game
though. They were
again.
using the VR as a screen,
Yeah.
not as actual
Exactly, yeah.
like thing, which is neat and doable. I can't imagine the delay reaction.
It has to be
though.
with probably the appropriate apps, like PlayStation app, Xbox app, or whatever you have
Probably.
downloaded, like
or it might be. I mean, I don't understand why they
digitally,
wouldn't
because
do
I don't
it
think you
through-
can take it off unless you're taking it off of Apple TV.
That's what I was thinking, but unless it's like through like what is it, the Apple Arcade
Yeah,
or something?
like that. Yeah, where you can play those games,
But they were playing like a PS4.
and then
controller,
also
I think.
by eye movement, like where you can pick an app. Like
There's
that
no
is
way that's
so-
accurate. I don't believe that's accurate.
dude.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If Apple can sell it, Apple can they can make it, right? Like I know we have different like
Well, it'll be like in the
if
sixth or
Apple
seventh
makes it
version of it.
I know Apple's delayed on like certain technology,
Yeah.
but once they make it, it's fucking good, right?
Yeah.
Like face recognition for your phones, Samsung's had it forever, but once Apple made it, it's like, oh, this works.
Yeah.
You know, so like I could be wrong, but I know in terms of gaming, especially if you're playing like an FPS, delay reaction is super important.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's gonna be good right out the bat. It's gonna have a lot of bugs.
Apple Pro 2.
It's probably gonna be like the 4, 5, 6, 7, where it gets to the point where like we can be like it's just showing us that we can be Tony Stark.
Do you think this is just gonna get TVs just obsolete?
I don't think they'll be obsolete, but I definitely think they're not gonna in theory, if you have a $3,500 system that
Right.
is essentially going to become the biggest successor to television, TV companies can dwindle what they make. They don't no longer need to make 32 inches and guys, I'm looking at his TV that's on his wall, so I'm not just looking up to the sky. But like there's no 32, no 40s, like it'd probably be like 50, 60, 70, like the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
Spike up the price a little bit because everything's gonna be cheap in comparison
Right.
to the VR system, and it might help out TV companies.
What's
at the,
the
end
quality
of the day.
on the Vision Pro? Do you know?
I think it's 4K.
4K?
They're two 4K cameras.
Oh
or
yeah,
things in
that
each
scan
one,
onto
yeah.
your eyes. Yeah.
So and then they'll have corrective lenses and all this other stuff, but like it's supposed to take video editing and photo editing to a
This is
whole brand
insane
new
to
thing,
me.
which is gonna take off the display on your laptop and your monitors. Like
It's crazy.
You are Tony Stark.
Yeah, you can literally move shit.
Yeah, you are Iron Man.
It's kind of insane. I was concerned because
what freaks me out is the fake FaceTime shit.
But that was weird. I don't like that actually, because we were talking about that. You can FaceTime with other people,
But they scan your face first,
so it
and then
doesn't show that you're watching them with the mask on.
And then
but
they
it
make
looks
this
very
AI looking.
weird thing.
It's so odd.
My other concern is, if you notice the commercial, they're by themselves, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only for a single living person? Because
Well, there was one
obviously-
person that came and talked to her.
And, well, that's just showing, yeah, I'm going to fucking wear this goggles and look at my fucking friend and say, yeah, I'm
with
down for
with
sushi.
your fake eyes.
Yeah, I'm down for sushi. And then go back to, okay.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would not. I would go to sushi. I'm not going to fucking wait. But it was just bizarre to me because, like, if I want to watch TV with somebody, do they have to have their own?
Yeah, probably.
So that's what, $7,000 watching TV?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get a TV, bro.
I don't know, man. You go to the movies, you buy some popcorn, you're paying almost the same amount of money.
$7,000.
These days,
I
yeah.
want to know where
we all
you're
know that
fucking going.
popcorn.
I want to know who buys popcorn at movie theaters. By the way,
You.
I did not buy popcorn. I buy hot dogs.
Regardless, any food at a movie theater is more expensive than the ticket.
Dude, hot dogs are expensive.
How much is a hot dog?
I don't know. I think it's like a lot.
How much is a hot dog, Oliver?
$6-7.
Okay, and you get one every time we go?
No, I don't actually. But a beer is like $9-10. It's fucking insane. I'm actually looking up the price for a hot dog right now.
And then I'm going to close this out with one last thing I want to bring up. We talked about it before. Nic Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
And he came out to stage for one of these fests to promote it. And we now know he is confirmed to do every grunt, sigh, everything in
And
it.
all the voice acting for it.
Someone in his family is apparently a big enthusiast of Dead by Daylight, so that's why he came in.
I'm excited
And
for it. It looks awesome.
He is really
looks
selling
awesome.
and, like you said, leaning into this
Yeah, he's
meme.
leaning into his meme. I
Yeah.
think that's part of like the Nic Cage movie where he plays Nic Cage
Such a good movie.
with yeah, I haven't seen it, but with Pedro.
Yeah.
And dude, he is like leaning into, because even in that movie, he has a museum of like memes, I think.
Yeah.
And dude, Nic Cage is just fucking soaking it in, and I love him even more for
Yeah.
it. It just means he has a sense of humor. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, all right, we're
Also,
doing
I'm
this.
not going to lie, though. Let's talk about this. So I will, minor spoiler for anyone, and I'm only saying this spoiler because it has been posted everywhere. Everywhere. So it has been confirmed because the director himself has said it. Andy Muschietti, the director of the Flash movie, has come out and said that, yes, in this movie, we will be seeing Nic Cage as Superman.
Really?
Really.
No way.
Yep. The director has come out and confirmed he is in the movie as Superman for a quick cameo.
How mad are you going to be if that's not true?
I've seen it reported on like E! And the Hollywood Reporter, like literally like the big confirmed sources.
$7
Gotcha.
for a hot dog
So
at AMC.
we're getting. So I'm just thinking like Nic Cage and all this stuff, promoting. Also,
Yeah,
probably, like,
that makes
backhand-
sense.
Yeah, no, that is just such an easy thing for him to do. Put on a wig, throw on that suit you had, and just do. If it's not already footage they had probably already
I'm sorry,
filmed.
Nic Cage, if you're listening to this. Oh, okay.
God damn it.
How's yours?
I'm good.
All right.
All right,
not.
guys. Well, come on over here.
I don't know what.
Just come right here.
Okay.
All right. Hey, guys. So, bye. We'll see you guys next time. My name's Adam. You could get me on AMRA Photography, Archangel Films, and Nerd Locker Podcast. And
My knees hurt. You can find me. Oh fuck. The Sphere 21 or Oliver Convia on TikTok. Oh god.
bye, guys.
Bye.